Hey everybody, welcome to an all new episode of Geek Table Talk. We have returned. It is the monthly show that is your source for all things nerd and geek culture. I am one of your hosts, Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro. Yes, gamer, movie watcher. I do a lot of stuff in my life, so yeah,
Comic book
comic
reader.
book
Got a lot
reader,
going on.
reader in general. I read a lot of books, I play a lot of games, and I watch a shit ton of movies. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the monthly tradition has returned. It is a new episode. Joining me, as always, are my faithful buddies and friends, Mr. Christopher McNabb and Mr. David Welty. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. They have come back.
Welcome.
We do it.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't have.
But they have. It is all good. Yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a whole lot to talk about. But before we get into that, if this is your first episode, hey, welcome to the show. Also, since we are on YouTube, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. It will only take a second. Leave us a blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. And make sure you hit that bell on the notifications. That's the little bell that's next to that subscribe button. Make sure you hit it and turn the notifications to all so you'll be notified when a brand new episode hits this here YouTube channel. So now that we got that out the way, fellas, how are you? How are y'all doing this week? How have y'all been doing for the month since we've last farmed like Voltron? It's been a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of rain.
Oh God, yes. Yes, we are in Louisiana
Non-stop.
and we have been going through a rainy season. Might as well call it a rainforest or just a marsh because man, the grounds are
It just won't stop.
yeah, it is saturated, man, and it does not stop.
For like 10 straight days of rain right now.
It's been crazy.
It's been a sad day for me not being able to motorcycle all the time.
Well, you know, gas prices are going down.
Too wet.
Yes, it's very wet.
Yeah.
It's wheat. But the gas prices are going down.
There's sometimes too wet. It's bad.
That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I am okay with. Wait, do I have that? Because
I'm talking about Mother Nature, God.
no, I thought I did, and I don't, but I think I do.
There's a sponsor.
There's a sponsor. Hey, there we go. There's too much sponsoring, but not enough check folding or check cashing. Hey, we're sponsors. Give us your money. We trust you. We'll advertise your product. We promise. But yeah, it's been some serious rain. This is usually the weather you wanna just get on the console or on your PC and play some really cool games or watch some really cool movies. And later on in the show, as usual, we'll let you know what we've been watching, what we've been playing, and what we've been reading. And I think we got a pretty good list. So since we are done with that and we know that's coming, man, my brain is going into a different direction. Let's go ahead and get to those viewer comments. Ladies and gentlemen, viewer comments are in the house. You know, let's all right, let's get them aside. Viewer comments. All right, and as usual, if you want us to read your comment, it is fairly simple. Just put it below the video. That's it. Just leave a viewer comment and we will read it on our next episode. We promise. You don't believe us? Hell, as the reigning 16, 17, 18, 20 time lifetime champion, Eclectic Blurred himself, because Blurred has come back and he has left.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. He is here and
Don't sue us, please.
Sue us, please. Well, Vincent McMahon is worried about sexual assault charges, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, he's not going to be worried about this.
He's not going to be like, they are infringing on copyright when, you know, you've been infringing on someone's agency as well as sexual safety there, sir.
Bad times.
Bad times for Vince. But good times for us because Eclectic Blurred said, hey, y'all, Back again for another one. Yes, indeed, just like DJ Khaled. Another one. Number one, personally, Netflix needs to slow down on them rate hikes. Lord, so true. So true.
Oh.
Agreed. Number two, Karma playing Netflix a visit. They decided to do a movie about the downfall of Blockbuster, and now they're struggling. Yeah.
Boy, ain't that about a
Well,
bitch?
and the funny thing is, I think what it is Netflix was trying to do a Nelson laugh on from The Simpsons. You remember Nelson? Was that the bully? And then it clowned him and came back on him. Yeah, Netflix is struggling right now. They're struggling so bad that they gave Monique a comedy special and they're doing a movie with her. So hard times for Netflix.
We'll see if it pops for Cobra Kai though. It comes out early September,
Yes,
so
early September, season 5, correct? Is it season 4 or season 5?
I'm guessing
Season
5.
5. Okay.
I'm guessing they got a lot of people like left them right after Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll come back for Cobra Kai. I don't know.
Well, and also it's just the fact that Netflix has been canceling so many shows that it's their base is starting to say, you know what, I don't think I want to pay so much for this. I think I'm gonna just back off. And when Stranger Things season 5 hits, I believe, and Cobra Kai season 5 hits, I may come back. But I stupidly have been loyal to these bastards, and I just dropped tears for me. I was on the,
Hey, yo, I was loyal since the DVD.
I was getting them DVD in the mail, son.
I wonder if people do like I do. Whatever's hot at the moment, I subscribe to them. Like, I wonder if people went from Stranger Things to maybe HBO for House of Dragons. I don't know.
That's a good question.
Because like I cancel one and I join another one because I don't want 10 subscription services. I only keep like 2.
True.
And I just juggle them as like my interest peaks on each one.
That's a good question, and I think they probably have. Like, hey, when Stranger Things come back, we may see a huge jump in a Netflix subscription. But if you don't, hey, it is what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably getting to that point because, like Chris said, dude, there's just too many now, man.
Facts.
It's
Yeah.
too hard to keep up, man. Too hard to bust open the wallet for each one.
Yeah, to have them all going at once, for
Exactly.
sure.
Oh yeah.
We are now in a new age of what the fuckery when it comes to our content. It's crazy because now everybody that was on cable has a streaming service now, and it's like Paramount, Peacock, who else?
Dude, I just got to see my TLC
Exactly,
shows and
Discovery,
my
Disney.
Home
Disney.
Network.
Disney,
I
Netflix,
gotta see white people renovating houses. Come on.
Hulu Plus,
you know,
WWE Network.
well, now that's they've merged with Peacock.
All
So
fold
they
okay.
fold into Peacock.
That's right.
So that's a big, like, hey, they ain't got to worry about that.
That's kind of like all the NBC Universal stuff kind of folded into Peacock
Right.
for the most part.
So it's a lifesaver. Not say it is a lifesaver on your wallet for that, I guess. You still have Crunchyroll. You don't have Funimation because they've folded into Crunchyroll. You do have paid services, which also have free versions like Tubi and Pluto TV. I mean, there's a lot that's out there, man, and it's insane. Paramount is also out there. The only ones that haven't HBO Max, the only ones that haven't balls into their own streaming service is Sony, and we all know why, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But but yeah,
Goddamn Peckerwood.
Yeah, we dogging you, Sony, and we gonna dog you much more later in this episode. But back to the greatness that is Eclectic Blurred. Number 3, since San Diego Comic-Con happened, I won't discuss tie-ins. Fury Mean Wong. Fury Mean Wong. But in general, I'm enjoying Phase 4. I get tired of all of the things tied into this and that. So yeah, I feel you. There's a lot of Marvel bashing, but some of it is legit and warranted. I want to watch without wondering what it leads to. Reminds me of Phase 1 and the introduction of characters. Yeah. Phase 4 has been an introductory phase. Hopefully it gets a little more tighter, a lot stronger. Fingers crossed. I'm going to make mention of a certain show later on, or, She-Hulk. And that's that's been hit or miss with many, but it's been a hit for me. I'm actually happy with what's going on. But we'll talk about that later on in the show. Number 4, I think DC should go with the interconnected universe, but without the big villain angle. This way they could randomly bring on a team, or any team, bring on any team, bring any team up as they see fit. This is me, y'all. Like I said, I haven't read in a while, so my literacy is kind of cuckoo.
Reading hurt.
Read hurt brain. Can't do. Number 5, I'm really excited for Black Adam. I hope it does well. There is room for these great DC characters. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Black Adam's trailer, the newest trailer that they dropped, it's got me interested. So, am I going to go to the theaters in October to see it? Yeah, I'm going to go. I'll go check out some Black Adam.
Probably.
It's a White Seth I don't want to see. No, I'm joking. That I was just trying to say that's the antithesis of Black Adam. Who knows? But I know it's Shazam, everybody.
I mean, look, let's be real. No one wants to see White Seth.
Such a bore.
It's the Black Falcon, man.
Now, if Black Adam has a after credit where they introduce Black Vulcan, I will be super happy, along with Apache Chief. Then I'll go, man, DC is really riding these stereotypes hardcore. But they're not going to do it. They don't have the cojones. Electron. But number 6, moving along. Number 6, the past few weeks, I've really been watching track and field. Cool. Wrestling. And YouTube videos. Hey, you've gone down the rabbit hole. I hope you come back up for air and for sunlight. So I have to get back to my anime shows since it's August 1st. This is when he sent this here comment. Let's see. I read independent comics, Delta Dogs, the EVE of Insurrection. That looks very interesting. That sounds insurrection. That sounds interesting. I was trying to say interesting, but I got caught up in insurrection. Insurrection. This is probably a comment. This is probably a comic about January 6th. I don't know. I was trying to be funny, but I shot myself in the foot. But anyway, the Eve of Insurrection and Essence Tales. About to read the 27 run Crush #1. Okay. I may have to check that out. Me and Dave are the big readers of this threesome. So Chris no read.
I've learned words before.
I speak. I know read. Number 7, until next time, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Blurred. Sorry I butchered up your damn comment. It's like I said, it's been a month of craziness.
Look,
and
it's been a while. Yeah. It's been raining. Reading's hard. What is this thing?
We did some shots before the podcast. Well, actually, Anthony did.
Exactly.
I'm taking shots of Monster. I don't know.
I've been taking shots of reality.
Please look at the
because it's been kicking my butt. So it's the way of the world. So forgive me, but trust me, next month I will be better. I will be better. Damn it. I will be better.
Get good.
I will get good.
I'll be better, damn it.
All right, moving on. The Intercontinental Champion of viewer comments has returned from his hiatus. Jason is back. Jason. Okay.
Reading hurts. Reading.
The man has a strong libido because he does not read books. And it has been clinically proven. So don't believe me? Go back to past episodes. He has given us the research. Let's see. So Jason says, hello. And long time no see. That is true. YouTube is being funny and didn't notify me episode 21 drop. YouTube, you dirty, raggedy bitch. I didn't say that. Jason did. I'm just reading said comment. They'll probably flag us. Who knows? Anyways, I don't really have anything to say besides hello and give you this rundown of this 3-page grocery list of what I have been doing. All right, here we go. What I've been watching: Ghostbusters Afterlife, good movie. Spider-Man, No Way Home, damn good movie. The Prince of Tennis 2, never heard of it. U17 World Cup. All right, that's interesting.
Hey man, it's the old Prince of Tennis.
Cause I ain't never heard of that. But you know what? Props to Jason for watching it. Let's see if I'm saying this right. Date Alive Date Alive sessions 3 and 4.
New season. Yep.
Okay. Seasons 3 and 4. Classroom.
He's digging into all the anime.
Oh yeah,
now.
he's going anime heavy. Classroom of the Elite, season 1. The Devil is a Part-Timer. Where the fuck do these Japanese folks get these titles? The Devil is a Part-Timer, seasons 1 and 2. All right, now he's getting into territory I remember.
Oh yeah,
Mobile Suit Gundam, the original. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, baby.
Gundam Seed Destiny. Am I saying this right? Aoshi? I could be wrong. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. All right, once again, we are going into weird Japanese territory.
Yakuza.
Black Clover. I know that one. And said finished the 2nd season of P-Valley. Yes, indeed. Keep in mind, Patrice Woodbine holds so Chuckalisa can fly. Yes, Jason. Perfect show to watch. I finished 2nd season of P-Valley as well. Moving on, he says, what I have been playing. Farming Simulator 22. Good job, sir. Good job.
Dude, people love those games. Like I've never experienced them, but people love. Like back in the Gap when I worked at GameStop, man. Like, dude, kids would come in. Hey, man,
you're right.
You got that farming simulator, man? I just gotta get them crops going, dog.
Oh man, I would love to check it out. So I might, if it's on Game Pass, I may download that bad boy.
There's a cool one, PC building simulator. Like,
really?
If you play that game, you can actually build your own PCs. Yeah, it tells you how to do everything.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
yeah, it's pretty
when
cool.
I move into becoming one of the master race, I will definitely play that game. Jason continues to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Played it, haven't finished
Another good one.
It. American Truck Simulator. European Truck Simulator 2.
And the Euro one. Nice.
Train Sim World 2.
I was about to say, you got to get on that train world.
All right. These are games I'm definitely going to try. House Flipper. Did not see that coming. Lord have mercy. They are making some games out in this damn world.
I mean, you got that, like Pressure Wash Simulator.
Now that's my joint.
Man, Pressure Wash.
That's my joint. Pressure Wash Simulator is my joint. He's also playing Cities Skylines.
Basically like Sim City. Like, there you go.
Yep. Rainbow Six. All right, now we're getting into some gaming. No, I'm joking. Rainbow Six Siege. GTA 5.
Now that's pod racing.
GTA 5. I was going to say 6. Lord, we know that game is probably going to come when we are like in our 80s. My favorite simulator of all time, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I play it. FIFA 22.
Hey, Flight Simulator's hardcore.
Yeah, that's the game. And been meaning to get.
Hey, don't ever dog FIFA either. FIFA series where it's at.
FIFA is like worldwide crack. Everybody is playing FIFA 22.
Unlike Madden, it's consistently good.
Oh, petty.
The new Madden getting dunked on hardcore.
Somebody is serving up some petty cakes to the company that makes both games, EA.
Yeah,
Get
right.
shit together.
But yeah, dude, like we going off for a second, but no, man. Madden 23 get dunked on by everyone.
Oh, and that's the one that is a tribute to the legend, John Madden.
Like, slap this picture on it.
Oh gosh.
Even like the NFL players that like game on it and everything, they're like, dog, this is hot dog water.
Oh.
Okay, we can scratch EA from our sponsorship.
Yep. Screw you, EA.
Sorry, EA.
I mean, you may redeem yourself with the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Fingers crossed. But you are sucking the donkey glizzy, as the youngins would say, with this new Madden. Damn, that's a shame. The game that is actually a tribute to a legend, and you bring out this crap. You know what? I ain't got nothing to say about y'all no more. Y'all screwed the pooch. Jason also says, been meaning to get back into Sea of Thieves. Same here. And Back for Blood. Same here. Let's see. But I don't like playing those games alone. Same here. But we're going to form a crew. We are going to form a crew because, trust me, and I'm going to show y'all this right quick. This is a damn shame for me, Anthony. Red Dead Redemption 2. Still in the damn wrapper.
Man, it's got that. I
got that cigar. I got that, man. Hold on. Back for Blood. In the damn wrapper. Has not been open.
It's got that seal.
But wait, it gets even crazier. Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox. Because I was not thinking when I was talking to a buddy of mine and coworker, Kevin, and he was like, hey, you really need to get back into Red Dead 2 because the online is really good. And I was like, okay, sure. And I had disconnected my Xbox One X. Is it Xbox One X? Yes. I disconnected it. I was like, all right, I'm going to move on. One day I'll own the Series X. And I said, nah, probably not. But the heavens opened up the gates. The angels came down and said, hey, bro, you look like you want that Series X really bad. Target has it.
I do want that Series X really bad.
I really do there, heaven's angel. Well, just carry your chubby ass straight to Target and get on that all access and it's yours. Well, thank you, heaven. I'm going to believe in you now.
Okay.
And I went and get it. And I completely forgot I had it for the Xbox One and it's in my Series X. And I'm playing that version. And this bad boy I got for $20 or $25 and it's just chilling in the cut. So something may happen. If I open it, it's mine. If I continue to keep it like this, then I may give it away as a prize or something. Back for Blood, I ain't giving y'all that shit away. I'm sorry. That game is mine.
Speaking of Sea of Thieves, they just released a new season. I know. And the updates are really, really good.
And it's pissing me off that I have yet to just balls up and jump back in that game. Because Sea of Thieves, dude, you and I play. I love it. Yeah. I love that game. That game.
You can buy your own ship now and stuff.
Really? Oh, okay.
And if you're a captain of your own ship, there's like certain things you can use in the game that you can't use if you don't have your own ship.
Oh, okay.
Like the Sovereign and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm getting back into it. That's a promise. To finish off with Jason, he's letting us know. Oh, wait a minute. What I have been reading. I've been wanting to read Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny. Amazing comic. But I've read that it is closely related to the latest COVID-19 variant, and I'm scared. God damn you, Jason. Jason had high hopes that he was gonna get on the literacy bandwagon and
he's gonna
read, and then here he comes with some more bullshit facts. God damn. Okay, well, Jason, you know what? We still love you. Anyways, thank you for indulging me in this novel I have written. Yes, Jason, thank you, sir. Thank you for writing along with the champion himself, Eclectic Blurred. And as usual, you want us to read your comment? You got to put it in. You got to leave it in the comments below this video right here. So with that being said, we're moving on to the main topic, the big daddy, the one that shows us love all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a slobber knocker, a Pier 6 brawl, as the the great Jim Ross would say, or the late great Gordon Soley. It is time for the Geek Table Talk, bitches. I don't know. It didn't make sense at all. It's Geek Table Talk time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Geek Table Talk time, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we have some topics, and oh my goodness, they are big, fat, and juicy. That sounded very off-putting, but hey, who cares? Because we are getting into the realm of Cancellation City. And Warner Media and Discovery have been doing some house cleaning as of late. And man, the things we will never see, that will never see the light of day. It's very startling. It's very shocking, but you kind of knew it was coming since Discovery brought in Warner Media, which Warner Brothers is now known as Warner Media. A lot of things are gone from the slate, from the release slate, from production. I think from pretty much existence. It's gone.
Yeah, they kind of scrubbed a lot of stuff, like you said, from existence.
And one of the big ones, in my opinion, is the Batgirl movie that was supposed to come out right after the Flash film, I believe. It was one.
Yeah, and that one was big because, dude, they dumped tons into
90 million.
Wise. Did they finish filming it?
And all principal photography was done.
It's done.
It was,
and they're just
all they had to do was post production. All the principal photography was shot.
How bad was it?
It's not that it was bad. Michael Keaton had signed on to be in it as as that universe's Bruce Wayne, Batman, mentor to this version of Barbara Gordon. But when Discovery was going through all of the books, looking at the money, looking at everything, they were like, it is time to do some chopping. Kind of like our hit show Chop on Food Network, which is now available for streaming on Discovery Plus. Okay, anyway. So they went in and started.
What a segue, bros. Where's our check?
Hey, Warner Media, Discovery. You can't cancel us, but you can pay us. No, they just decided, hey, it was time to clean house. So Batgirl, which was basically done, $90 million, done, gone, out of here. Gotta go. Not seeing the light of day.
And then right after that, they were about to do a follow-up to Scoob.
Yeah.
You know, that art...
it was fun. Scoob was
I forget when they came out.
Scoob came out in
2020, it wasn't a bad movie or anything, but
2020.
That was another one that was in post-production status.
And they shut it down.
Spent about $45 million on, and they're just like,
gotta go. Got to go.
Just straight up.
Also, they said, oh no, we are not finished. The chop party is not over. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the things that I believe they decided to cancel. Here we go. Moonshot, Super Intelligence, The Witches, American Pickle, which I think was the series with Seth Rogen, Charm City Kings, and Lockdown. Those were taken completely off of the streaming service. Which,
they straight up were just like, get out of here. Nope. No one will remember you.
Which I think is their way of saying, all right, we don't have to pay streaming rights to, one of the people, Seth Rogen. So that's gone. HBO Max. Before I say HBO Max, the new CEO of Discovery, David Zaslav, just said, all right, here we go. I got the axe, and here's what's gonna get out of here. HBO Max, you will see a huge cut in your programming, which now Let's see. Scoob, Batgirl. Those were the movies. Let's see. HBO Max canceled series like Raised by Wolves, Close Enough, Made for Love, the Gordita. I think that's how I'm saying it right. Chronicles. Gone.
Yeah.
The Wonder Twins show, Out of Here. Yeah, I know. CW series, we already knew Legends of Tomorrow was gonna go. Naomi's gone. Batwoman, Out of Here. Chad, which was on TBS, gone.
Yeah, apparently that one was about to like literally a few hours from premiering, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that is it.
Like if I'm reading this right,
Yeah.
like that's nuts. The second season was just about to premiere,
And they said drop
in
it.
a matter of hours, and they said no.
That is effed up.
I don't see why you would just not. If it's complete, you don't lose money for releasing it, do you?
No, it's taxes. It's some things that they've done is really for tax write-offs. You know, just to say, hey, we worked, it was there was payroll, we budgeted, we paid taxes on it, now we need our taxes back, you know, so it's not a loss. But the biggest thing that comes from this is when AT&T pretty much just sold off Warner Brothers to Discovery, there was so much debt that Warner Brothers had put AT&T in, that AT&T, while making some money, they sold it at a loss. So Discovery comes in and is like, all right, hey, we got a legendary studio production company, blah, 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 with Warner Brothers. It's a legacy. Warner Brothers is over 100 years old, I believe, yes, and are close to being over 100 years old. We need to make our money back and then some. And we are going to basically clean every corner of this company out. And along with that, shows like Doom Patrol, gone. Titans, it was on the chopping block and they thought about saving it, but I think Titans is gone. As of this recording, everybody is just basically saying everything that DC was putting out on HBO Max is gone. Peacemaker, gone. Adios, no more.
What about their games division?
They weren't working.
Remember, Xbox was rumored to buy.
They were rumored to buy, but right now the games division is basically. I'll say this, and if I'm wrong, thank goodness. If Gotham Knights is not a hit, you can see Warner Brothers games back on the auction block. You can see it because Discovery right now is not playing games with all what they deem as wasteful spending. And Zaslav,
yeah, I'd say, man, they cut
it's crazy.
You know, TNT and TBS are all part of that too, and they cut like so much. There's a reason why, like, I think TNT, all you see all day, every day until like you get to AEW is like them just streaming Star Wars movies.
Well, they paid for that. They gotta make their money back somehow. You know, they gotta keep that contract going because then it's wasted money. They paid for the syndication rights for those movies. Like a lot of Marvel shows. They play all those.
They play all of those. They play AEW and
it's over with. And what really makes me mad, they got rid of Samantha Bee. Because I really love that show.
Yeah, they
killed it. Anything that was scripted is gone, basically gone.
Like original content, like scripted. They killed.
Now, the thing is, what about HBO? TBS, TNT, HBO Max, that's easy pickings. You know, the dog was like, what? HBO's in trouble? As of now, HBO is safe. All scripted, as far as I know, all scripted shows on HBO are safe. So Curb Your Enthusiasm, safe. And they best be damn glad they did that because I was going to go to LA and whip their ass.
I was going to say Curb Your Enthusiasm renewed yet again for another season.
What's a
fictional Larry David.
Which is real Larry David. Succession is saved. I believe industry is saved. So anything that premiered on HBO is saved. But if it premiered on HBO Max, it's probably going to get killed. And what really kind of ticks me off is that their plan right now, their strategy is to really push. And all the CNN Plus shows, that's dead.
Yeah, I think all
All of
those
those
were
are gone.
I think whenever that that service, it's been a few months now since they killed it, and they killed all those.
Killed it. But there was this supposed rumor that a lot of shows that were on CNN Plus were going to still survive on HBO Max. And then Discovery was just like,
which kind of would have made sense. Just fold everything into your thing.
You did it with DC Universe. Just do the same thing. But Discovery was like, "Ooh, who told you that lie? Bye, you're out of here." So all that's gone. The last CNN original that's I think that's been done is it Roadrunner, which is the documentary about Anthony Bourdain. That was it. That's it. That's all.
Man, they
killed everything. I think CNN is still able to do their original series, which
Rip Tony.
Rest too. I think they're still able to do like that series they did called the 90s, the 80s, things like that, because it's under journalism, so they can still kind of get away with it. But if it's something like I don't know. Well, Chris Cuomo's not there anymore. If Don Lemon decided to do a sitcom or some shit, that's never gonna get made. Discovery right now, as I was saying before, their strategy.
I don't know why the idea of that just.
I really want to see Lemon Time or something like that. I don't know.
Life gives you lemons.
Yeah.
It's like an 80s sitcom with Don Lemon, just trying to get by as an 80s girl. I have no clue.
Man, that'd be kind of hilarious.
Yeah, but I think what David Zaslav is doing is basically what every network has done since 1987. If y'all don't know, there was this huge writer strike and network television had went to crap. So there was this one reality show that came in and started the whole craze of reality shows. And that show was Cops. And Fox bought Cops. What you gonna do? And
bad boy.
Exactly. So that's the same thing. It's more expensive to do a scripted show because you got to have a writer's room, producers, just everything. The writers are the most expensive because of the frequent writer strikes, but the writers have gained a lot of power when it comes to getting paid, how the writer's room should be set up, insurance, everything. And justly so, do what you do. But stations are not stations. The big studios are not going for it anymore. And especially for, corporations like Discovery, even Sony, Paramount and all of them, they're just like, look, that's a lot of money we got to pay. So what's cheaper? Reality shows. So Discovery is like, here's what we're going to do. You've heard of the Marvel Universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We have something better. We're creating the 90-day universe. So all those bullshit 90-day fiance, life after 90 days, 90 days to return, with receipt. I don't know what other fucking 90 shows they have. They are building a universe of that. And the sad part?
90 days without my receipt. No.
I gotta keep this broken recorder.
Oh, no.
What really sucks is that folks love those shows and they're huge ratings getters for them.
Yeah.
And Discovery is, everybody knows, the cheapest stuff to produce are reality shows, cooking shows, and game shows. They're the cheapest to produce and create.
No actors, man.
No actors.
Actors make all the money.
Exactly. Cooking shows, you just got to throw Bobby Flay red-headed ass in, and he gonna burn a piece of chicken, and it's a hit. Reality shows,
Throw Gordon Ramsay in there cursing at someone. There
Dude,
you go.
something I found out was when I was in Vegas, Fox did this multi-million-dollar deal with Gordon Ramsay. And Gordon Ramsay now has Gordon Ramsay, I think it's Gordon Ramsay Worldwide or Worldwide Studios.
Oh, geez.
Prestige Worldwide.
Dude, I'm just like, okay, great. Now we get to hear Gordon Ramsay curse out a poor chef in over 100 different languages. He is a
Master Chef Junior, Master Chef in space.
Hell's Kitchen, Heaven's Kitchen, Hell's Apartment.
Choose on.
Hell's Two-Piece.
Kitchen Nightmares, Kitchen Angels.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for like Hell's Kitchen 2-piece with a biscuit. I have no clue. There is just so much.
Cook or die.
That would be a great show. Oh, he has what is it? Crime Scene Kitchen. Because we got we get a bunch of free stuff from Fox, right? So one of them, I think it was
since you are an affiliate.
We are an affiliate. I think it is Crime Scene Kitchen or Kitchen Confidential. It's something crazy, but it came in like an evidence bag.
Prison Chef.
Dude, it's ridiculous. So they know where the money is.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's Prison Paradise.
Dude, Prison Cafeteria Confidential. Like prison.
Dude, there's a guy on YouTube that does prison food tutorials and stuff like that.
Dude, let me tell you something. If y'all don't know, Prodigy from the late Prodigy from the group. Oh man, Mobb Deep. Excuse me, I'm about to lose my hip hop card here.
Yeah.
When he was in jail and he got out, he in his book he had, and if I remember it right, he had prison recipes in his stores. Like he was telling people how to make. Like this is how cats locked up would survive. How to eat. This is what we ate. Yeah. This was our diet. These were the things we made. How to do a grilled cheese sandwich with a paper bag and an iron. You couldn't get butters.
Prison pizzas.
Prison spaghetti, like just all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Discovery did a show like that and it shows up on Cooking Channel or Food Network. T-Bone's recipe.
What if we got someone with zero street cred and got Gordon Ramsay? Yeah.
Dude, could you see Gordon Ramsay like in Angola, in an Angola kitchen, cursing out prisoners? This chicken is...
What you say to me, bitch?
Yeah, it's like, your chicken is so black it stole my bike. What the fuck? It's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I went there. I can do that.
As Gordon Ramsay gets shanked at each.
Oh man, it would be something, but you know what? I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I
would totally watch it.
Look, man, those shows are so ridiculous that sometimes, I will sit there and just
zone out and watch it. It's great background noise. It's the best background noise when you're doing something, So that's what's literally happening with Discovery and Warner Brothers. And does it affect the movies? Yes. As you see, Batgirl's been canceled. But here's the thing. They're not canceling that Flash film.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that decision with all the craziness around.
90 million compared to 300 million?
That's what I was about to say. What was the money difference?
This is going in the theaters.
You think Ezra's legit, or you think they forced him to do that?
Oh, they forced that boy to do that. That boy is not. No, that boy is a gone pecan.
With his apology and everything, yeah.
Exactly. Gone pecan. And I don't know how well it's being received, and how well it's going to help him in the box office. But the nerds will be there regardless. The so-called gatekeepers and the Comics Gate boys, they're going to be there. Because I get, nothing's going to stop them from seeing Michael Keaton as Batman again. That's the selling point. Ezra Miller was never going to be the selling point of this Flash movie. Once they said Michael Keaton was in it, that was game over. Because that made me say, I'm going to see it. Because y'all know I can't stand Ezra Miller as Barry Allen. I can't do this anymore.
What if Jack Nicholson's in it too?
Well, he died, but it also depends.
He's dead?
He died in the original Batman. Yes. He fell off the bell tower. he ain't coming back.
Oh yeah, the character died.
Yeah, the character died.
Yeah,
not Jack Nicholson, but
they could pull him out of the universe somehow. You know,
kind of like they did Spider-Man. Right before I died, I wound
yeah,
up here.
exactly.
Oh, we got a live one here, but like I don't know. Like I honestly don't know what this movie is gonna do in the box office. Am I gonna see it? Depends on if you guys want to go see it. To be brutally honest, like I'm gonna go see Black Adam. Sadly, not even sadly, I'm interested in their Aquaman too. But this Flash movie, it's lost any kind of interest for me. You know, as much as I want to see Michael Keaton back in the bat suit, I just not feeling it. Just not feeling it.
I'll see where the first two go first.
Yeah,
and see what happens there.
True. Because I will say this, and then we will move on. I really feel bad for the folks who work so hard on those films, especially Scoob being an animated movie.
Yeah, that's the one that
and Batgirl. That really, really sucks because I can't remember the actress name, the actor's name who's playing Barbara Gordon / Batgirl, but she's from, if I'm right, she's from Umbrella Academy. She's the one who I heard a rumor. I can never remember her right name. But she's from Umbrella Academy, and she was super excited, man. That's the thing. She was 100% excited to be in that movie. Okay, Leslie Grace. No, that's not her. Yeah, that's her. Okay, so I was wrong. That is not her from Suicide Squad. I'm not Suicide Squad, excuse me, Umbrella Academy. I am completely off. She kind of looks like her. You know, when they showed the pictures, she looked like old girl from Umbrella Academy. Leslie Grace Martinez. That's who was gonna play Batgirl. Damn. That sucks.
Who knows? There might be like some kind of fanfare where they'll eventually release it. You know?
Shit, not these slack jaw fucks. Then we are not. I don't think we're gonna have a release the Snyder Cut thing again. And that was another reason Discovery was like, it ain't happening no more. That BS that they did, and Warner Brothers went and gave Zack Snyder $75 million more to give us 4 hours of the same. I'm glad it never hit theaters. That I'm so glad. I could sit there. Martha.
It felt more like a TV series.
Yeah.
To me, they should have made it a TV series instead of a 4-hour movie.
And even with
a miniseries or something.
And even with that, I'd have sat there and just went, okay. And I did. I literally did. I just went, oh, okay, that happened. Cool. I hope you Snyder fans y'all are happy. Bye. You know, and then they said, oh, Green Lantern was supposed to be in the end, but we got Martian Manhunter. Why did you do that? I'm like, God, shut up. Just shut up. Y'all silent Bob yourselves and shut the fuck up. That's my philosophy. But to Warner Brothers and Discovery Media, hey, good luck. God bless. And
Godspeed, captains of industry.
Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
Yeah, because like I said, as long as I get to watch Industry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Succession, with the hopes that they renew Barry for another season, you're safe in my book. If any of those three...
If they don't renew Barry, that's kind of weird because, man, that's been nominated for a ton of awards now.
Like, in all honesty, HBO, as they said, is pretty much safe. So,
but yeah, who knows?
We'll see.
I'd say like just run Smallville and syndication, but then I forgot about what's her name, Allison Mack.
Oh yeah, Lord,
her little sex ring.
Yeah, it's hard to digitally remove a major character like her. You know,
we've digitally removed her and replaced her with a
Oh my goodness! Don't do it.
Smallville was good.
Smallville was awesome.
Smallville was the original like universe because they had like Arrow, they had Flash, they had Cyborg. They were all in Smallville.
They were trying to do a little Justice League there, and then I just looked there and I went, okay, well, if he's not gonna wear the suit, all right, you know.
Still the best Lex Luthor though.
Yes. Well, yes, live action. Yes, live action. Voice, nah, you can't mess with Clancy Brown, dude. No. And Lex Luthor was looking a little high yellow Creole in them cartoons. He looked like he was, like he was from New Orleans or Lawtell or, Grand Mary. Who knows? But, but there was a reason, because even Robin, there's some figures from Batman in the animated series where Robin was a black kid. And the reason for that was because Marlon Wayans was in high contention to play Robin in Batman Forever. He was supposed to be Robin.
Really?
Yeah. He auditioned and they loved him. And then I think what was it, Chris O'Donnell?
He dodged that bullet.
Yes. Well, you know what? I will say this. Batman Forever was a hell of a lot better than Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And that's not saying much. It had a much.
Which one had Batgirl?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, the one with the nipples in there.
Yes, and the extreme
back card, never leave home cave without it.
And the extreme
Harley rusted
back
metal.
crotch and the crotch shots. You remember when they always showed Batman, Robin, and Batgirl suit up? It was like bat nips, badass.
Gotta flash the bulge, gotta flash the nips.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, Joel Schumacher, you are really.
And had Jim Carrey, so I mean.
Well, yeah, Batman Forever. I enjoy Batman Forever better than I did Batman and Robin, but it can't compare to Tim Burton's first two. Like,
yeah, no,
you can't compare that. It's like, nah, dude, you are way below the ground. You are like under the ground for me when it comes to it. But as I said again, good luck to everybody at Warner Brothers and Discovery, and hopefully you can bounce back with Black Adam and Aquaman 2 and Shazam 2. So fingers are crossed. All right, moving on. Woo! We're going to games. We're going to talk some gaming. More importantly,
we hear you like games.
You like games. Play them video games, team.
Controllers, games. Buy them, games.
Gamescom has...
There's a fight.
Wait, what? No, this ain't fighting. We ain't talking about fighting.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Gamescom. We're going to go with Gamescom because Gamescom happened in the beautiful country that is Germany this past week. And boy, did Jeff Keighley just have a great old time giving us that
world premiere
with world premieres and a whole
#premiere.
Yep. So we got a whole lot of world premieres and hashtagging on opening night live. I enjoyed what we saw. While it was called opening night, we saw it at 1:00 in the afternoon. Because Germany is like 8 hours ahead of us, 7 hours ahead of us, I believe. So it was nighttime for them. And what I saw, I'm gonna be really honest, got me really hyped for what's to come in 2023. Because 2022 feels like 2020 and a whole lot like 2021 because the delays and pushbacks were aplenty. And I am very heartbroken and sad that Forspoken has now been pushed to January 23rd, 2023. Pissed me all the way off, man. I was so ready for October to get this game. And they finally showed some gameplay, like some really good gameplay with combat and traversal. I'm loving the traversal of it. I like the... that she actually uses her powers to move throughout the world. She can, she kind of remind me of Iceman from the X-Men because she had like a ice, well, instead of an ice toboggan or whatever they call what he did. She made like a ice surfboard and she would surf, in the water and everything. She used fire to push herself forward, the heat and everything to, for momentum. It looks really good. It looks really fun. But sadly, that bitch got pushed back. So what did y'all see game-wise? Because there was a bunch of announcements, tons of announcements. What games caught y'all eye?
I say Well, I was surprised to see this Lenny Kravitz ass looking dude, Dead Island 2 actually existing.
That shocked me. Once again, Jeff Keighley.
Surprised it's actually still coming out. Yeah. Hashtag.
At first I didn't know that was Dead Island until I heard the music.
I didn't either.
And I just went, this is Dead Island 2.
Because I look at it, it's like I was like, dang man, Lenny Kravitz get his own game.
Yeah. when it was supposed to come out in 2018?
Maybe even earlier.
Because I remember the first trailer they did.
I think it was way earlier than that.
Because the first trailer they did was a guy just jogging on the beach.
Yeah,
and then he gets bit.
That's why we had the Goat Simulator sequel trolling everyone. With its trailer. Where they were recreating that, and then all of a sudden the goats come in.
Yeah. Okay, Goat Simulator just made me just like, all right, I get it now. Simulators are here to stay. They're not going anywhere.
Let's see. And, I don't know, man. I'm sure someone out there is like, oh man, I need more Rick and Morty in my life.
High on Life.
I don't know. I thought High on Life was kind of like, all right, dog. There's a whole lot.
Come on, David. You got to talk about your game. Dear Souls lover.
There's a whole lot of talk. I was about to, man. Like, damn, man, get off my back. No, Lies P, man. That's where it's at, man. Looks like a Bloodborne game. Looks insane.
That's got to be the game.
Our boy Pinocchio going ham.
That's got to be the best game at show. That has to be.
Oh yeah.
That has to be the best of show. Because man, Lies of P looked amazing. That game looked amazing. So,
I mean, it basically looks like a Bloodborne Souls type game. And I'm ready for it, man.
And
because
Sony
Day One doesn't want to make money and re-release Bloodborne on PC.
True. Day One on Game Pass. If you got Game Pass, Day One. Microsoft know what they're doing. Smart move in MS. Smart damn move.
And then when we saw more like the Callisto Protocol and everything, which still looks really cool. Sony getting into the Pro Controller game along with Microsoft's got their Pro Controller. Sony has now got their
another thing they copied.
DualSense Edge.
Sony copy? Never.
Xbox Elite controller. That's what it's
Xbox has the Elite.
But it looks good.
What's Sony?
Yeah, it looks
the
nice.
Power Pro?
I mean, no, the DualSense Edge.
Okay. So the Elite versus the Edge. I can't wait to see Digital Foundry.
The Edge versus the Elite.
Yeah. Go for it. Just do a nice little tech demo with them to see, hey, are these controllers really,
$200?
Yeah, facts.
Let me think of anything. Can I think of anything else that caught my eye there?
Goat Simulator was like probably another best to show.
That bug gun game.
Yeah, Goat Simulator is fun.
The bug gun game?
Yeah. What's the one with you carrying around a gun that's like a bug or something?
That wasn't High on Life?
Oh, that's probably High on Life.
High on Life, yeah.
Where basically Rick and Morty are your weapons and they don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a game that really seemed very interesting. Atomic Heart, first person shooter. I thought that was Stalker 3 or whatever. I was like, damn, they really changed Stalker 3 since the invasion of Ukraine. And then all of a sudden it was like, was it Stalker 3? I can't remember all those games. But
another
Atomic Heart looks
really
really good.
Fun. Moonbreaker.
Okay.
The like kind of miniatures battle game.
Okay.
Like whole Brandon Sanderson like involved in it and everything. Yeah, that author and all.
Wasn't there like an anime game?
But
One Piece Odyssey or something like that?
Dude, they had
Oh yeah, I mean there's probably like another One Piece game. Yeah. I think they're coming out with one because I know they're coming out with another One Piece movie. So
yeah, because like the biggest thing that caught me and I was really pissed was Kojima. Because I was like, Kojima's finally going to talk about it.
Kojima pops up.
Like, oh, shit. He's going to talk about it.
I am releasing a new podcast series.
Okay.
True.
Yeah. That was the ultimate troll that night.
Speaking of podcasts and YouTube and whatnot, Masahiro Sakurai, your Smash Brothers, Kirby, and everything, released a new YouTube channel talking about just making games.
Nice. Well, I you know what? I would listen to both of them. I really would. Because somewhere down the line, one of them is going to slip and talk about a new game, and it may be a very interesting conversation. There was one, it's starting to slip my mind, that I was like, okay, well, this is interesting, and it's not Goat Simulator. It's the game coming from Team Ninja. I saw the trailer. Many people were saying, oh, so this is Neo Part 3. But it's Wulong.
Oh dang, what's the name?
It's called Wulong.
Yeah.
Wulong. W-O space L-O-N-G. So Wolong, I think, or Wulong, but I'm not Chinese.
The monkey guy with the staff?
No. That's Black Myth. That's Wukong Black Myth. That's not the one about the Monkey King.
I think that's Wolong Fallen Destiny. Huh?
That one looks really good. It's if you ever played Neo, Nioh, or Neo.
Yeah, Neo's good.
It's basically this game here, but damn, the way the combat looks awesome. Is beautiful. Like you have it's sword and sorcery, but it's based in what? I think 17th.
Yeah, it's like Han Dynasty China and everything.
At first, when I first saw it, I was like, damn, Romance of the Three Kingdoms is looking good. Way to go. From a simulator / RPG to a straight up action game. And then I kind of felt like, oh, this must be the new Dynasty Warriors. And I went, oh, no. This looks better than Dynasty Warriors. But it's Team Ninja.
Yeah, straight up like another kind of same Neo type experience.
That looks really good.
Probably not the same, obviously, but you know what I mean, in that same vein.
And they did show some more footage of, is it Wukong? Yeah. Wukong. Black
the
Myth.
Wukong one looks cool, man. That one looks cool.
It's that scene, it was that boss fight with that big waterhead looking dude. He looked like a big baby with a big old waterhead. Kind of looked like my little nephew. But that fight looked like, okay, this is giving me Sekiro or Sekiro feels to it. Like I am going to not be fighting you a lot. But I do love the fact that you can start a boss fight and you could leave. It's not like it becomes you get barricade in the
oh shit, this dude
sucks. It's like, oh man, oh no, I'm out of here. And you can leave the boss fight and come back to fight another day. So that was really dope.
Yeah, that one looks fun too. That one looks really good.
They are saying 2023, but they're not giving a strong month. So I think both of those games are gonna be late 2023. High on Life looks like it's coming out early next year, if not this year.
Like that one, I mean, it may be fun.
Yeah, it is coming out.
Like I
said,
said,
it's in December now. They pushed it back to December.
I don't know if I can deal with a constant stream of
Justin Roiland,
Rick and Morty quips in my ear nonstop. Yeah.
Well, I'm
one thing that is coming out this year.
What's that?
That is they're finally the Grounded. They're finally gonna do a release with Grounded with a campaign and everything. So
yeah, the full release.
Oh, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah,
I just played the first month that it was out, and there's been 14 updates since then. So it's gonna be pretty much a totally new game.
Nice.
Yeah, because now it's finally in an actual full We Out There release, not just And
you see, that's one of the things I was really looking for is Grounded, because I wanted to get into it, but I never had a chance to really jump into it.
So and we can play together too. So
yeah.
Well, I say what's kind of nice is full release. Now there you go. So you got all the extra content already added, ready to go.
Oh, Sonic. We can't forget the little blue speedster.
Oh, completely forgot.
Sonic is coming out this year, November 8th. That is locked in. Let's see. As of now, Dead Island 2 is scheduled for February 3rd of next year. Gotham Knights, I moved up 2 weeks, I believe, and it's now coming out October 21st. Hogwarts Legacy looks fun. I'm actually interested. You know, the fact that you can also fight zombies.
Wanda's Castus.
That'll be interesting.
Halo co-op campaign.
Yep.
Oh wait.
No.
Did they even mention that?
No, they didn't. Xbox
Everybody's like, where the hell is this?
Yeah, Xbox did have a little show, but it really wasn't much. They talked about the same stuff they did earlier this year. Street Fighter 6 had some new gameplay. They talked about new mechanics that are coming.
Street Fighter 6 looking sexy.
Dude. Street Fighter 6 is looking insane. Forspoken, which I talked about earlier, got fucking pushed back, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna survive this.
You say it one more time.
I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. Where the Winds Meet looks dope as hell. That's like Ghost of Tsushima in the Southern Tang Dynasty. So that's looking really sick. As we spoke about, Liza P. They haven't put out a date, but boy, when that comes out, I am jumping on it.
Man, that's looking cool.
I am on it.
And then for the Xbox dogs, it's Game Pass.
Yep.
They already said
new Tales from the Borderlands. Got some new stuff coming from them. We already spoke about High on Life.
It should be good. But Borderlands, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting tired of Randy Pitchford's shenanigans.
Plague's Tale. The sequel is going to be dropping. Matter of fact, it's coming out on October 18th. I may be getting it because it's very Metroidvania. So I love stuff like that. Return to Monkey Island is hitting in September.
Yeah, I forgot all that too, man.
We got a Dune open world game that's coming up.
Oh yeah.
We fight for the spice.
The spice.
We got
I must have
AEW has a wrestling game that's dropping.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a more old school arcade style in the vein of those N64
Yes, like
ones.
WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy,
like WCW NWO Revenge and all that.
Dude, cannot wait. I want it. I want more of it. Warhammer 40,000 for 40K. I've never gotten to Warhammer, but after looking at Dark Tide, holy crap.
The Warhammer games are awesome. Like, I've played through a bunch of them. No, it's gonna be awesome.
It looks sick. Park Beyond, a park simulator is coming out next year. I'm telling you, man.
For your boy.
Yep, Jason's gonna lose his mind. But that just reminds me, the way I look at it, it's like a very high-end roller coaster tycoon. Looks really cool. It looks fun, but I may never play it. Pentiment is this new like action story-driven game that's coming out on Xbox. I think
is that from Obsidian?
Yeah, well, one of the it's from Obsidian. So it looks really cool. So I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Look at that. Obsidian has Grounded. They have that game coming out. There's
what's the other one you were looking at? Avowed.
Yeah.
Avowed is coming
no
from
information
Obsidian.
on that yet.
No, dude, we may not see Avowed probably until maybe.
It's got to be out before Skyrim, then.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be. They're gonna release another Skyrim collection before we get Avowed, dude. I just have that feeling. There's another one, Atlas Fallen. You play as a San Thanos, whose mission is to punch a god. Guess what? I'm down. I'm down. Okay, I'm good. A new Dark Pictures.
Another one I forgot to say? Oh, yeah, true. Dark Pictures. Well, that Dark Pictures been kind of announced for a good while, though. They just showed a little bit more here. But the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I need that in my life. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is becoming a 3 versus 7 multiplayer game. Dude, watch me play as the little water-headed clown, the little tiny one, and turn everybody into big pieces of cotton candy. This looks like it's gonna be fun as hell, But they say it's like asymmetric multiplayer. So I wonder if the camera shouldn't be locked.
It should still be cool, man.
It should. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. We got another sim game coming.
What was
Dredge? It's a fisherman simulator game, hiding a very sinister heart. Okay. So people are gonna die trying to fish.
You know, another big one or quote big one that I forgot about too was Outlast Trials.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Going more into the Outlast horror series and everything.
Yeah. There's also this open world game called Everywhere. There's they talked about Vikings on trampolines. All right, I can live with that. Oh, for you fans of The Expanse, which is, yes, an amazing sci-fi series, Telltale is doing a game about that. So, yay. There's another game called Gourd. I'm wondering how far that's gonna go. They say it's a mix of The Witcher and other open world fantasy games. So let's be ready for that. Nobody Saves the World. Just the title tells me it's gonna be hilariously epic. Lords of the Fallen is the reboot from the other game, I guess. And I've never played that one. So those were some of the huge games that was that was announced with trailers, interviews, all kinds of craziness. And Gamescom, from what I read, was very successful this year. They had a really huge attendance, and a lot of great stuff is supposed to be hitting us. Which
people were kind of hyped to have like an in-person event again.
But what really,
so it was big.
E3 next year is supposed to be run by the people that do PAX and stuff like that. So
that's going to be insane.
There's supposed to be it's supposed to be like kind of like the return to glory.
Okay,
next show.
But the question is, if it's a return to glory, are we going to have booth girls? I'm just kidding. Don't call me sexist. I mean,
speaking of which, PAX is next month, right?
Yeah,
PAX West.
Yeah, I think so.
So which PAX did they get rid of?
South.
I think it was South.
South is in January. Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, once again, it's a good time to be a gamer, especially if you can fast forward to 2023. It's going to be an amazing time. But one of the cooler things is that, as far as we know, God of War Ragnarok has not been delayed. They are still sticking to November 9th. Fingers crossed until that day.
Let's go, boy.
I still think they should move it to November 11th just to be like a troll.
I forgot who did. Somebody, I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's a game. I think it is a game that may be coming out on PlayStation. They have November 11th as their release date. And I'm like, boy, y'all really trying to twist the knife into Bethesda, huh? Okay, fine, do it.
So there wasn't all rainbows and sunshine coming out of Gamescom.
Okay.
Though. Sony, unfortunately, is raising the cost of the PlayStation 5 pretty much in every region except North America.
Because they know damn well we got the nukes, baby. We got the nukes. No, I'm kidding. That's not the reason.
So now, not only can you not find the console, not only can you not find the console, but when you can find it, you have to pay extra for it, and you have to pay $10 extra for their games
for the 70. You in trouble. What the hell? And I guess we can move on now, because now it's time for some Sony pony hate.
Ding ding.
Put your gloves on. Oh yeah. Ooh, got the cracks in, ready to go.
What is the deal? You climb the top of the mountain, then you shit on everybody.
No, and the funny thing is, it seems like the shit that you thought you were shitting on everybody is getting thrown back on you. But it's a cycle.
It happens to all of them.
It happens to all of them. Nintendo had to face it. Microsoft truly had to face it, especially with that the Xbox One.
They got knocked off the mountain.
Yeah, Sony had to face it with the PS3, and then they had to kind of change their path, and then the PS3 became a really solid system. I don't know if that. I always look at it like this though. Sony reminds me of Donald Trump. Sony could do some real shit stuff and they'll still get away with it and people will still go out and buy their shit. It doesn't matter. Now, are they going to learn? Because with them
boosting... That reminds me of Apple.
Yeah, exactly. They could crap on everybody. They could literally take the crap and just mush it in your face and you're still going to go get an iPhone. You know, you're still going to get the next PlayStation. You're still going to go and pay $70 for a game. I'm a fool because I am paying. No, scratch that. If I could get enough points on Fetch, I'll only have to pay $22 for God of War Ragnarok because I'm getting that $50 gift certificate, damn it. But Sony has a way with themselves, and they've been doing it since the PlayStation. Hell, they've been doing it since the Walkman. They always find a way to screw the consumer, but they're so ingrained and interwoven into the fabric of technology and society's need for technology that we are okay with shelling out extra for something that, you could actually get cheaper by somebody else, but it has to be Sony. They are at a point now where their name is just like, all right, yeah, I know I'm stupid for paying extra, but it is a Sony PlayStation 5 and the best games are with Sony, which whatever. But they constantly do it to themselves. Every time you see like, oh, Sony has a nice lead, they beat themselves up and announce stupid shit. And as of right now, if Microsoft doesn't capitalize, which they are, right? Because they came out, Big Phil just said, all right, y'all just love my nuts on the table. So here it is. Boom. Full on golden glory. Microsoft came back and said, oh, guess what? We ain't up in the price on nothing. The Xbox One X.
Nintendo did the same thing. They're like, whoa, don't worry, dogs. We're not
fine. And what I love about how Phil Spencer's response to it, he's like, hey, it's okay if you don't get the Xbox One X. Xbox Series X. We got a Series S, baby. $100. Wait, no, the Series S is how much now? How much is it going for?
$299.
$200 less, baby. Come on home. Get you a Series S. Just as it may not give you 100% 4K. Graphics, 4K, yeah, but it's got an SSD, baby. It can hold them games. You can play it. You can enjoy it. And it's $300. You can't beat that. Now go on, doors of the church are open. Go out and be heathens and buy this system. And the Series S is out there. Stores have them. And and they're selling them. So, yeah, Sony shot themselves in the foot. They should have never said shit.
My thing is when they came at Xbox for like the exclusivity of Activision, they're worried about losing Call of Duty. And like, you can't do this. You can't have big games like that exclusive. And like Microsoft responded saying like, that's how y'all built your platform.
Yes.
Bragging about your exclusives.
Exactly. Because do we not remember when they pulled Square to do Final Fantasy VII? And they were promoting
Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
Or 5, whatever it is.
Yeah, there was so many. And especially when you move into the PlayStation 2 realm, it was like, whoa, you could Grand Theft Auto. Does that ring a bell, kids? Remember? You couldn't play GTA 3. You couldn't play GTA Vice City on anything but a PlayStation 2.
You couldn't get Spider-Man in the Avengers game.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I mean, and the beauty of it is we are watching a corporation. And while I say it's a bitch move for Sony, it's also a good move for Sony for what they did with Brazil. With the, I guess the FTC, SEC equivalent to in Brazil, where they sent the letter saying that Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard and King would be harmful to business, but not because of Candy Crush, not because of World of Warcraft, not because of any other game that these three companies have put out, but it's because of one game. And that one game is Call of Duty, COD to the gamers. That right there told me, if I worked for Sony, if I was a developer for Sony, I would have gone to the head offices and bitch slapped the person who wrote that letter. Because what you're saying is that my hard work can't do anything. And it's worthless, because when COD, whatever, Call of Duty, whatever comes out, everybody's going to gravitate towards that. And the way they put it out, that Call of Duty dictates system buying, I don't know. I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah, and they were throwing that out there, even though there's been a statement saying, look, into the foreseeable future, it's still going to be multi-platform.
Yeah, they said any franchise that's been on the platform is going to stay on the platform.
Right.
Because also, why not? They're going to make even more money doing it that way.
It's just new franchises that are going to be exclusives, like Starfield and stuff.
And the thing that got me was Phil Spencer was, I think it was either the Wall Street Journal or Business Insider. He had a really cool interview with them, and he even made the mention, look, for the foreseeable future, all contracts will be respected and completed. Period. You know how many Call of Duty games Sony have left on the contract they signed for exclusivity? Not exclusivity of the game, but to make sure that the game is on a Sony console, and also get exclusivity of perks, which means you get to play this DLC earlier than Xbox. You get to get the demos and blah, 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 blah. 3 games. 3. This recent one that's about to drop, and 2 future games. That is it. Once that's done, it's over with. And if Phil Spencer is saying, look, we're looking at the research, we're looking at the money, it would be dumb for us, because we would lose.
Yeah.
We would lose money. And he understands that, oh, snap. Yeah. Sony has a huge console, hold market share wise. So yeah, y'all can have COD. That's cool. But if Infinity Ward,
give us them comic books.
if Infinity War, I think Sledgehammer Games is a part of Activision, Treyarch. If any of those studios say, we have this new IP, we would like to make it, and Phil, and if I do believe Bobby Kotick is going to be completely gone. If Phil Spencer says, yeah, let's take a look. All right, do it. Xbox exclusive. We're done. All right. That's it. You can't be mad. And I love
hashtag exclusive.
Hashtag premiere.
Day one.
And what gets me is that Sony is trying, and like I said, it's actually a good business move, because if you can put doubt in these countries' minds to make them say, no, we don't want the deal, don't make the deal. Yeah, that is a monopoly. Then it's a win for Sony. Sucks for Microsoft. And it kind of sucks for us, because those who have Xboxes and Switches won't get that exclusive content. Because then Sony could come in and say, oh, yeah, we just paid $5 million to be exclusive for this, and you won't get it. But I do love that Microsoft did not sit there and take the punches, because they came back and said, bitch, you crazy. And let me tell you why you crazy.
Girl.
And like Chris said earlier, you've been doing this since the PlayStation. You have been locking out other platforms from getting games.
Well, get this. Final Fantasy VII was a console seller for PlayStation 2. I mean,
exactly.
Well, look,
for the original PlayStation.
Yeah. And now Final Fantasy Remake.
Yeah.
They got exclusive rights to that. Is that not a console seller?
That,
I mean, hypocrite.
Spider-Man. when Spider-Man was released, everybody thought, oh, it might be a Sony exclusive for a day. And then you come to find out Sony paid for it to be an exclusive, period, on the console. Fans won't be able, Xbox fans won't be able to have the fun of Spider-Man. Then they go and buy Insomniac, which means it's never going to go to another console. It just, the first one.
I was going to say, I'm sitting pretty.
Yeah, you're in the PC. Well, you finally get to, either way, your PC. I'm the same. No, I'm not the same. I have a PC.
You're cool with Xbox, but you're warming up to Sony.
Yeah, my thing is that I have, an Xbox, a PlayStation, and a Switch. So I'm okay. But at the same time, there are folks who are just loyal to us one console, and that's fine. You have the right to do that, but.
And sometimes it's just not like, look, you choose one because it's not feasible to
exactly
the time too, not just money, but time.
Awesome. True. Yeah, that too,
and I think one of the craziest parts of it all is just watching them go back and forth. When Microsoft said, Sony full of shit. Call of Duty is not that big of a game to make people say, oh, well, I'm going to get that PlayStation because it's got Call of Duty. No. And I really wish they'd have said, if I worked for Sony, just like I said earlier, I would be offended by that, by saying that the games that we make that are Sony exclusives aren't strong enough to be system sellers. If I was a developer for Sony, I'd be like, well, then fuck you. I'm not making shit for you no more. Hi, Microsoft. How y'all doing? I hear y'all culture is so much better.
Hell, also, Microsoft claims that they're paying companies not to join Game Pass. So you're wasting money on games just so they won't go to another platform on Game Pass.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, hey, I developed for you. Give me some of that money.
Yeah, it's not to go on Game Pass as well as crossplay, which a lot of people were shocked that Sony was charging companies extra to unlock crossplay on their games. And I'm like, man, this is some 1985 through 1996 Nintendo shit. Because Nintendo used to charge like all of the wazoo to developers to develop games on their system.
Get that seal,
just to get a little funky seal of approval. You know what? Shout out and rest in peace to Tengen Games, who said, fuck you, we putting hard driving on that thing. We putting Shinobi on that NES, and you ain't gonna do shit. And
it's funny. I was playing Tengen Tetris the other day, man.
Shout out to Tengen, man, because Tengen was just straight up, oh, wait, we got to pay you how much to put this on here? Guess who's getting...
I think I still have the cart for like Tengen Miss Pac-Man and stuff.
Guess who's getting Shinobi right now without this seal of approval? Put the game out. I mean, it's insane that, I was watching Destin Legary. I hope I'm saying his last name right. And he had a really good one about all of this. He's like, it really makes Sony feel weak. It seems like Sony is weak. And then here comes Microsoft with their rebuttal, and he's like, okay, now Microsoft, you're laying that on a little too thick here. But then Sony comes back. No, Sony couldn't come back because Microsoft said, we ain't even giving you 24 hours to reply. Here's another reply. You bitches been doing this since day one. You've been pulling exclusives, and they were just like, here's the receipts. Bam. Here's the receipts. Boom, 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 boom. You've been doing this to developers since day one. Now, who's trying to create the monopoly? Is it us or is it you? And when they found out, I think Microsoft is really only maybe 5-10 billion behind Sony, and getting Activision Blizzard / King may put them, a little more closer to maybe 4 to 5 billion behind. So Sony's still number one, but Microsoft is like just nipping at their heels. And it's insane, man.
They coming.
It's funny as hell. Like I love to see these two fight, but I'm loving the pettiness that Microsoft is giving.
Well, we're supposed to be the winners of all this.
Yeah, however it ends. But here's a quick news flash: Saudi Arabia already approved the deal. So It looks good in Saudi Arabia, but we're not in Saudi Arabia. We're in America. But supposedly the time period for the FTC to actually do a rebuttal or to actually speak on it supposedly has already passed. You have a 30-day time, grace period for the FTC to come in and say, wait a minute, you need to maybe clip this, and move on. That's passed. That's all said and gone, supposedly. So maybe by summer next year, Activision, Microsoft, all under the same umbrella. Phil Spencer even said, hey, it's coming to the point where exclusives are going to be gone. And I think that's his way of going, yeah, we're going cloud gaming 100%. Like, he's already shitting on his consoles. As much as you want to say, oh, no, it's the console war. It's Game Pass. It's streaming wars, And if Netflix
that's still 5 years away, though.
Oh, about 5-6 years. I'd say 5-7 years away. To where we have TVs that are just good to go, internet connections that are good to go. It's gonna take some time, but
well, you'd think that, but America is still. I mean, we behind. Oh,
we've been behind the times.
Old broadband still.
We're antiquated when it comes to our internet, into our speeds and stuff like that, Wi-Fi, internet, all that madness. We're slow.
I did a lot of cloud. I did a lot of cloud gaming on the way to Indianapolis, and for the little games, it's no problem. But if you need something that's very like time sensitive, it's there's a little bit of delay there. You can't put like Call of Duty or Halo or something like that on there. I mean, you can, but you can't be competitive. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't do much Twitch gaming, as they say.
Right? Yeah.
But the fact that Microsoft is going in that realm, it's awesome. And for Sony, who did exactly what Microsoft is doing with their streaming service, with PlayStation Plus and Essential and all that madness. How is that any different? I sometimes I think it's Sony going like, we're mad we didn't think of it or we didn't capitalize on it. But I also think it's Sony at a point where they're kind of like, I say mad, but they see they think that they're just king shit a fuck mountain.
ego maniacs.
I think that I think that's where it's going. I think that's basically where it is, and they feel like this is their they're the kings and nobody can infringe on their kingdom. That's just my opinion on it. What do y'all think
King Kong
about
ain't got shit on me.
Yeah. So who knows? But I'm loving the fight. I really am loving the fight. I like the pettiness. Phil's just telling you, yeah, come on, bitch. You really want to play big bank, take little bank? You're not built for this, Sony.
Here we go down.
Yeah, you're really not built for what kind of fight you think you're gonna get. And folks are really going back on Sony because look, they bought Bungie. They purchased Bungie, and Bungie has a huge first-person shooter that is getting more and more fan base, a bigger fan base than Destiny. So, but the thing is that I like is the fact that Bungie said, yeah, you could buy us, but we'll publish on our own here. And we dictate where these games go. Now when we make new IP, you get first refusal. First view, first refusal. If you refuse it and we publish it, then you can't say shit. But you can keep bringing the money our way and we'll be cool. So it's kind of crazy. Also, before I go to this next little piece of Sony, what's y'all take? Like, where do you think this is gonna go? I think Microsoft is gonna prevail and the sale goes through.
I'm pretty much guaranteed it's going through. Let's be real. And I say, because look, there may have been a time where that argument might have been right with the whole COD thing, but not anymore. Like, no one gives a crap about that anymore. Like, yeah, people still buy it, whatever, but it's not like the big phenomenon that it was.
True.
Yeah,
Chris?
I think it's going to go through. I don't think there's going to be any issues. As far as the price hike thing, I mean, I don't know a single person that said, yeah, that's awesome. Everybody's like even bitching. It's like, why don't they give something free with it? Like, give a free game with the price hike. Give them Spider-Man for free or something. A free digital download that doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
So it's like they're not even giving us something free for it. Everybody just sees these multi-billion-dollar companies saying, "Hey, give us more money." It's like, oh, we're not going to pass on the savings to you, or the extra costs. We're not going to eat. Yeah. We're going to pass it on to you, pretty much.
There's a greedy faction in it with Sony, but there's a way you can hold back those greedy corporations, and that is to sue their asses. Because once again, Sony's being sued again with another class action suit. And the first time, and this is the second time the PlayStation 5 is a part of this lawsuit. The first time was because of the controllers. There was a class action suit because of the drifting in the thumbsticks. So I don't know how that one ended, but this one's actually a pretty big deal because it's going to be taking place in the UK. They're being sued for £5 billion due to price
ripping
hikes on ripping gamers off with digital purchases. And you know what? This is one time every time. I hope the little man wins.
I don't see how they're going to win, though. I don't see the basis for this. I mean, they can sue any company. Why they pick out Sony? I mean, they can do it to Microsoft or Nintendo.
True. But I think with Sony, it was a lot more prevalent than what it should have been. Because here's the thing. You already said your games are going to be $70 on for the physical copy, right? For the physical copy, it's $70. I don't know what it equates to. I think it's 68 pounds or 65 pounds in the UK. I don't know what the other exchange rates are in other countries, value wise. But when you buy it digital, games that were 68 pounds went up to 75 pounds. Why am I paying more for something that's digital than I'm
cheaper
paying
to produce too?
And than a physical copy? So this thing may have legs, because a lot of folks were saying, why aren't they going for Microsoft? Microsoft did it. Nintendo has done it a couple of times. But right now, Sony is the asshole that needs plugging. I guess. I don't know. Like, I just think their arrogance, their greed, their who knows with Sony? It just seems like right now Sony is the evil empire. And they have been anti-consumer for a good bit. So we'll see.
And why raise the price of digital? I mean, it's not costing you any extra.
Exactly. Is it to maintain servers? What? I don't know. Is it to
that's what people pay for PS Plus, right? They pay for that service.
Yeah.
For the service for PS Plus.
Mm-hmm. So who knows, man? I really.
Yeah, we'll see. I like Chris said. Unfortunately, I don't think anything's gonna really happen. To be honest, but we'll see. You never know.
But here's one thing for sure: Microsoft said, "Ain't no price hike on these games. $60." I was like, "Well, thank you, Bill."
Yeah, you gotta make sure they come in every time. Like,
hey.
Well, dog.
And that's the beauty of it. That's the one thing I love listening to.
In fact,
hold on, buddy.
In fact, if you have Game Pass, they're even cheaper because you get a discount.
Yeah, man, don't get it twisted, man. We got them discounts.
So it's one of those things. I'm loving the fact that Microsoft is doing what Sony did to Microsoft during the Xbox One era.
Yeah, this is how you trade games.
This is how you trade games. Hey, you don't have to be online all the time. But the funny thing is that while during that generation, it was more jokes, like, oh, all you got to do is just give them the game and play. It never affected the financial aspect of being a gamer. This generation is affecting money in your pocket. Increase on a console, games have increased in price, and Sony's holding on to that. Sony's like, nah, this is happening. $70 a game, and our PS5's going up in different regions.
So are they $70 for PC as well, or just?
I think it's just for console. I think it's just for the PS5. They haven't said anything about PC prices. But if you're watching and you play on PC and you bought Spider-Man or you bought God of War or what's the other one that was out? Horizon. Yeah, let us know if those price. And I don't think they should be $70 because these are all older games.
Right.
These aren't day one games.
Skyrim.
Yeah, but Skyrim was what? Skyrim never was $70, was it?
No, but it's been like $59 every time the re-release comes out. It's like,
yeah, that's true. Why would I pay $60 for a game I played 11 years ago?
10-year-old game.
Yeah, that is true. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a gamer, what are you doing to make some money to buy them games? Because if you're a Sony fan, you're gonna have to go donate some blood, sell your children, maybe make a deal with Beelzebub for your firstborn. Who knows? Because it feels weird that, yes, we are tripping about $70 games, but if you were a gamer back in the Super Nintendo days, remember when Street Fighter 2 was $80?
Some of those games were like,
about $8.
That's what I say. Some of those Genesis and SNES games were like,
but you got a cart with it. Carts were expensive too.
Yeah, all that plastic, boy. We was killing Mother Earth at that time. But damn.
Yeah, I paid $82 for Street Fighter 2 on SNES.
Got it from JCPenney. And my dad...
First 16 meg game.
Mm-hmm. And my dad looked at me like I was a damn fool. He said, yep, you paid for that because I didn't. I was like, I know, but I get to Hadouken. So that's all I cared about. But yeah. We'll see what happens in the coming days. Things change quickly. And if the United States say, you know what, let this deal go through, now we'll see what Sony does, how Sony reacts to it. Because if that deal goes through and they are so-called scared of this exclusivity, then that should tell you, get your people to develop better games. And they do. That's the crazy part, or make sure to tell your developers, stop re-releasing The Last of Us.
The problem with the developers is all their first parties are majority like first person games, like these big cinematic games. Right. They don't do much multiplayer, and they need the third parties for multiplayer.
Exactly.
A majority of them.
Well, bring back SOCOM.
I guess that's why they had Bungie. I guess the sole reason they bought Bungie is for multiplayer.
And really, the only multiplayer right now Bungie's dealing with is Destiny. Yeah. And if they bring out a new IP, then now let's see where that goes. Is it a first-person shooter? Or, is it a shooter where you can go multiplayer? Only, like I said again, only time will tell. So, but ladies and gentlemen, that was your Geek Table Talk. Before we go, we do what we do every episode, and that is finding out, what are you playing, what are you watching, and what are you reading? So we're always going to start with Chris because we know his list is short as hell because he don't read. So Chris, what are you playing and what are you watching?
So watching, I'm not doing too much watching. I watched the first 2 episodes of She-Hulk. Mm-hmm. The first episode kind of pissed me off because they just shit on all the guys at the episode. But the second episode, they kind of backed off that. So, I mean, it's getting better for me personally.
Yeah.
Games, I'm playing Sea of Thieves. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing Sea of Thieves, the new season. I'm playing Vampire Survivors. And I'm also playing a game called Arcade Paradise. It's a game where you take over your father's laundromat and you have to do chores around it. You make money. And there's a back room and you start ordering arcade games.
Nice.
And you can actually play these arcade games, and each one's have challenges. And as you unlock the challenges, they make more money, and you can start buying more and more.
Nice.
So you can buy up to like 40 arcade games, and you can play all of them, and they all have their challenges, and it's pretty fun.
That's pretty dope.
It starts off really slow because you don't have much to do. You're just doing a laundromat crap. But as you get more arcade games, so it's kind of reliving my arcade days.
Nice. All right. Okay, and what is it called again?
Arcade Paradise.
Arcade Paradise. Is that a PC
Yeah.
only?
No, I got it
Console?
on Xbox. I think it's on everything,
Okay,
as far as I know.
I'm gonna check it out. That
It's
might be
cheap
a
too, at
game.
$20. It's not even
Oh,
like
sweet.
a $60 game. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's dope. What about what you watching? Oh
She-Hulk.
yeah,
That's
She-Hulk.
pretty
You
much
said
it.
She-Hulk. My
Yeah.
bad. Sorry about that. All right, Dave. What are you playing? What are you watching? What are you reading?
Look, man. So playing. I do my normal thing. The TFT, the League of Legends, and
Got you.
Overwatch, getting shit on in all of them. There's no me shitting on people right now. I'm in a pretty big slump there. Also about to start Soul Hackers
Okay.
2. Just hadn't had a chance to start it yet, but got it. As far as watching, let me tell you, the other week I went and saw the Dragon Ball
yes.
Superhero.
Yes.
Oh man,
I need to go see it.
Let me tell you, man, it was cool. I say it was
They say
good.
this is how
TV
Gohan and
wise,
Piccolo should
really
be.
nothing. Just the She-Hulk.
Okay, She-Hulk.
Oh, dude, father and son, real father and son. Gohan and Piccolo.
Goku who?
I mean, that's how they should be. Yeah, Goku.
Nice.
Get out of here.
Go
Get out of here.
Bullshit, Goku.
And then as far as reading, I picked me up.
Hey, it's
Reggie.
Reggie's,
man. Reggie's book.
Pixelated Reggie.
Disrupting the game.
All right. From beer man to game man.
We're going to keep reading about Reggie. And yeah. From guy who made the Bigfoot at Pizza Hut to Nintendo Master.
Nice. That's awesome. And I'm gonna have to pick it up because I love reading too. I love reading stuff like that. As for me, man, what have I been playing is a short list. What have I been playing? Power Wash Simulator. You damn right. I'm cleaning houses. I'm cleaning bikes. I'm cleaning cars. All I gotta say is that's some filthy ass people. That's some dirty bastards, man. I'm like, my goodness. What is wrong with you people?
You need to learn to clean your shit.
Simple little holes in some soap. It'll get the job done. Go wash your shit. You're dirty. But it's a great game. It's truly a great game. So I highly recommend you play it. What am I watching? I'm watching a lot. What We Do in the Shadows. That show is just perfection. I'm checking out Industry on HBO. I actually watched the first episode of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. It's actually pretty good. Really good. Hits the ground running. It does not do what the original Game of Thrones did. It hits the ground running and you know where things are going. So I'm definitely going to watch episode 2 and stick with all 10 episodes just to see, if it keeps kicking ass. I caught this I've been going on these Netflix rabbit hole thing moments where I will find a show and just binge watch them. I finally finished Top Boy. I finished all of that. I was on my British kick, British black folks kick. So I was watching Top Boy. I finished that. This really cool, quick 4-episode mini series called You Don't Know Me. It's not about Edge or the WWE, but it's actually interesting. It's on Netflix.
You think you
know me? You don't know me. That was good. I watched Day Shift with Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg, the vampire hunting movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great time killer. It's don't take it serious. There are questions that you sit there and you go, what the hell is going on? But it's fun. Eat popcorn, do a little Netflix and chill with your lady or your guy, whoever you with. That kind of movie. It's fun. That's what I've been watching. What I've been reading, I haven't been reading much. I haven't read in a month and I feel bad about it. But I definitely want to check out that Reggie book. I was pulled into the ways. There is a Friday Foster collection I'm gonna purchase real soon, so I'll be reading that. If you don't know who Friday Foster is, it was a comic strip from the early 70s. The historical aspect of the comic strip is it's the first comic strip ever to have a black woman as the lead character. So and it became a blaxploitation film with the lovely Pam Grier. back in 75, I believe, 75, 76. So I'm definitely going to pick it up and check it out. And that's it. Like, in all honesty, that's what I've been doing. And that's it. And that's all. Oh, and I watched the Martin reunion, which we no longer have direct TV. We're with Cox Cable. So I actually got a chance to watch the Martin reunion, and that was hilarious, man. Great memories, great memories. Glad to see everybody. Yeah. Well, it was just glad to see Martin and Tashina, not Tashina Arnold, Tisha Campbell come back together. You know, they made amends. Martin made amends, and you know, they got things back together.
Hey, nice.
So it looks like, you know, their friendship is back. That was beautiful, but it was sad not to see Tommy Ford, who played Tommy, on the show, because he passed away a few years back. So that was really heartbreaking. And if you get a chance to see it, I think it's on BET now. Watch it. So, but that's it. That's it. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen. We now come to a close. We want to We want to thank everybody for watching. If it's your first time watching, welcome. Thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll only take a second. Leave a blue thumbs up. Why? Because blue thumbs are cool. And hit that bell and turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when the next episode drops. And to all who have been watching, I like to call them our loyal fan base, our returning Geek Table Talk watchers. Thank y'all so much. Y'all make everything, y'all the reason we do this shit. Well, and if we didn't have you, we'd probably still be doing this shit because we're geeks who love to talk. And we don't actually have a table. But one day we will. We will have that.
One day we got that table.
We got to call them the no-namers.
Yeah. The no-namers? Okay. Yeah.
The show with no
namers. The show with no namers. That is true. To the no namers, our loyal fans, our loyal viewers, thank y'all so much. As we said before, please leave comments because we will read them. We will, if it's questions, we'll answer them. But we'd love to hear from you. So, for Mr. David Welty, the man, the myth, the legend. For Mr. Christopher McNabb, the man, the myth, the Xboxian. I am Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood Super Negro, and you have watched another riveting and amazing episode of Geek Table Talk. So, until next time, stay geeky. That's enough, because I usually say, wash your hands, wash your feet, wash your ass, but you should already know that. That is personal hygiene. Keep your hygiene up and stay geeky.
Stick with it, guys. Come on.
Until next time. Later, folks.